Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to PlayFrame and Tactical Breach Wizards and bad voice sounds. Sorry about that still. I assure you, as unpleasant as it may sound, it is not uncomfortable or painful in any way. It just sounds bad. So sorry for that. Hopefully next week this will be sounding a lot better at least. We will press on and power through. Via Medial, the next day. Friends, excuse me if I'm buzzing, but every Medilan kid dreams of sitting at the stone table someday. Oh yeah, tell me about this table. Why is my mouse stuck in the corner? Hey, stop that. Weird. I dreamt of goring rabbits. All the same, please use coasters. Controller, are you the thing acting up right now? Hang on. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sorry about that. All right, let's talk Counterheist. We've let Reactor believe we have secret tunnels leading into the mines, so they'll send Bori down there to knock them off. Assuming that play works, we still have 3 major problems left to solve. Which do we want to tackle first? Almost everyone gets a question. Bori's not going to light up that mana vein just because we asked. I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. I love how much everyone's getting a hand on the ball here. Doll would definitely say this. I can just stand near what you want him to burn. Could that work? Is there a splash on his spell? A little. But Doll, his fire is worse than it sounds. Your armor won't help. You'd pass out in seconds. Doll shrugs. It's a fair point. We shouldn't throw our only armor at the one thing it's weak to. Didn't hear any other volunteers. I mean, if you want him to burn someone we don't like, I go K9, he goes feral. Explain? My bite's worse than my bark. Makes anyone see red. If I turn him rabid, he'll torch his own mum if she gets too close. Interesting. But tactically, we have a lot more control over our own positioning than the enemy's. Not necessarily. Everyone looks at Banks. Falling into the death's door was educational. Did some experiments. Let's say I can move anyone we like to anywhere I can put a door. And you can put those in any wall, long as I have a clear shot. Well, that makes putting a target in front of the vein significantly easier. This actually sounds workable. I want to grill you both on the nitty-gritty of those powers later, but I'm ready to call that a plan. We send Banks and Rayon down to the mines. I don't need a lot of persuading to put a necromancer in the same room as the one guy we absolutely need alive. Good job, team. On the planning. What's next? A lot of good questions here. How do we burn the mana stockpile in the vault? So the stockpile's in the vault, right above the mines. It's 300,000 kilos of triple-density refined mana, enough to make a global superpower with reactors tech. If we win the war, beat Liv, and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves. But given the stakes, we don't want the fate of the world riding on that string of long shots all landing. We've got a guy who can burn it in the building. Let's get it burned. This is a good question. Can we get Bori up to the vault? I think we covered all the ways of moving Bori last meeting, and the only one we liked took 24 hours and a misinformation ploy. Even if we had that kind of time, it'd clash with our first lie. Can we get the stockpile down to the mines? Not through the corridors, logistically. But if we blew out the floor? Interesting. It's not well supported. It's built over an old shaft, but the floor itself is cedanite. I've got no portable munitions that can punch through that. How thick is not thick? Less than half a meter. Jen? Oh, you want to try a roof breach? Elaborate. The breach spell we use on doors. With the right reagents, there's no reason I can't inscribe a bigger version on a roof, or a floor, and punch the whole thing out. What would you need? How much brimstone, stranglethorn, and snake blood do you have on hand? Our arcanist gets in tomorrow. I'll text her your recs. It's gonna take like a fat adult python's worth of snake blood. She'll have the snake blood. I probably need some backup. Right. Tactical priorities? I'll need to get around the room fast to scribe the glyphs, and I can't afford to focus on combat. Mobility support and raw damage. Doll, I'm in. For a heist planning meeting, we really breezed past how to get into the vault. We're expecting Reactor to lock down the mana vault pretty tight, but they've never bothered with the gold vault. They're not short of cash. But they don't know the two are connected. It's not on the blueprints. That's your in. All right, I think I can take it from there. Done. Jen and Doll sneak into the vault and blow the floor out. The mines team can take it from there. Good job, everyone. Next part of planning, I guess. Oh yeah, we're like moving up the building. Oh, that's cool. What's next? Let's figure out what to do about Liv. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. It's the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the mana first. Won't work. The minute she gets word of any of us on site, she'll be there to handle it personally. He's not wrong. She don't trust reactor grunts to handle anyone with craft. Well, I can't sign any version of this where torching the mana depends on beating Kennedy first. With the greatest respect, your history with her doesn't convince me you can win that fight. That's fair, honestly. What about rank and file? Rion, could you get to her before the heist? Do any of yours have relevant craft? What about a distraction? Kind of like the idea of a distraction. What about a distraction? You said she'll run to any of us when we show up, so what if we start with a decoy? The problem with a chronomancer is nothing distracts her for long. You might. What does that mean? Vesker, she's got a block on you. She should have killed you 10 times over by now, but she keeps stopping short. We've got history, but I think that rope runs out real fast if I get in her invasion gears. You vex her, mate. She talks like she's got something left to prove to you. Fuck knows what. If you push her buttons, drum up a Barney, she ain't leaving that pissing match to handle us randos. She's in it till she bodies you. Villains do love speeches. Fuck's sake, is that really our strategy? He's actually onto something. Conversation's the only thing she can't do instantly. Can't win an argument without waiting for a reply. And I've still got blink charms left. The rest of us could blink in to back you up as soon as the mana's torched. That's a yes from our 2 live experts, and it doesn't jeopardize the burn, so it's a yes from me. Zan, let's put you on the roof. Furthest thing from the mines. Once she knows, keep her talking. Keep your pulse, and everyone else will blink in when they've done their jobs. You got a chopper? Not that we can use for this. Can't you blink up there? Not without a friendly to blink too, but you could use my broom. Can I? I mean, like, physically, can I? We'll make it work. Talk to me later. Loving all this planning. What's next? These kind of seem like... Yeah, these seem like review. Although I'm curious how much other dialogue exists if we go in for it. Sorry, what were the options for the mana vein again? I've got some thoughts, but you all know him better than me, so I'll put it to you first. Can we turn him? I don't see it. Bori's not a zealot, but he's shit scared of Kennedy. What if we could guarantee his safety? I just don't think he's rational that way. His fear's animal, not calculated. I smell it on him every time I'm canine. Logical argument don't cut through musk that thick. Okay, this is nice. We can go back and see all the dialogue options that we accidentally skipped by making good choices. Banks is so bored. Even though she has so much input. I could just put a gun to his head. His mask is surprisingly tough. I don't think the threat of one shot is going to make him compliant. So we beat him down first. Steady on. Bori's all right. Anyway, it's a slim needle to thread. Weak enough to fear death, but sharp enough to cast fireworks. I'm also not wild about using pain and fear to control people. You know, if we can avoid it. It's not unworkable, but I don't love it for plan A. We could take down Liv first. If step 1 of your plan's to take down Liv Kennedy, step 2 is fan fiction. Don't get me wrong, I'd take another whack at her, but I make a point not to underestimate the same mark twice. Agreed. It's our highest risk objective. We can't let the rest of the plan presume its success. Let's talk about something else. So sleepy. I still want to talk about the other options for the vault. So the stockpile's in the vault, right above the mines. It's 300,000 kilos of triple-density refined mana, enough to make a global superpower with reactor's tech. If we win the war, beat Liv, and burn the mana vein, we can eventually destroy it ourselves, all the same. Why can't we just blow it all to shit? Explosives would definitely scatter it, but it just doesn't break down on a chemical level, even at insanely high temperatures. That's why I'm so obsessed with your friend Bori. He waves a hand and destroys something our scientists have spent years trying to efficiently break down. Let's talk about something else. Like the Liv problem. I want to go over the Liv problem again. You know her better than anyone. What's our best shot? All of us at once. It's the only thing we haven't tried. I'm open to that, but we have to torch the mana first. Won't work. The minute she's got her to work, it's the same. Same. What other options did we not choose? These! What about rank and file? Sheer numbers. Non-starter. Like dropping pups in a wood chipper. Sure, there's a theoretical tonnage of... The text went away. I guess that's fine. We're definitely looking for a force depletion estimate that doesn't involve the phrase, theoretical tonnage of bones. Rayon, could you get to her before the heist? How long have I got? Tonight. And where is she now? We don't know. And how fast can she move? Starting to realize these questions are rhetorical. Clocked it. I'm slick as the next prick, but no prick's that slick. Do any of yours have relevant craft, Moss? We've got a fireball guy. She'll dodge it. Case has skin like a tank. She'll blow past them. Mila can speak to cats. Situational at best. Baz can freeze time? Oh, hello. For everyone. What does that mean? Him too. So he can't do anything when time is frozen? Right. So in what sense is time frozen? I've been meaning to circle back on that. Alright, well, a fascinating chat with Baz to be had there at some point, but he's not sounding like the Liv-killing hyper-wizard we're after. Would it be fair to summarize the rest of your list in terms of the original question as a no? Not unfair. I love Banks's energy here, but I share the optimism. You know, this might actually be a plan. I'm as surprised as you are. Let's sleep on it before we get too excited. We might have just talked too long and lost our minds. At last. Ooh, yes. Yes, goodness. Points for everyone. We're at max level. Oh, hurrah. And boo. We can't have everything, but I want everything. Well, I definitely would love to have this. So, yep. Getting that for sure. For you... Boosts all targets in a 1-tile radius of impact except for Zan. It's interesting. Gaining +1 mana is even more bonkers good. I want one of these two. Either if the shot knocks somebody out, I can use it again this turn, which is pretty rad. Or if the shot fires on my turn, gain +1 mana. I feel like I could, when combined with False Prophets and Hurtful Lies and all that stuff, I feel like this could work really well and keep getting me a lot of mana refunds. And more mana means more profits, means more nonsense. So, yeah. Banks. I'm gonna have to choose one. It's the worst. Because, yeah, I don't think... It's compelling, but I don't think that's what I'm going for. I think I like more sedated, even though we're getting pretty good at taking folks out really fast these days. Ugh. Oh, it's a tough pick. Although, being able to add +1 unsteady to targets who are really hard to move around could make a lot of difference. More than the sedated. Yeah, actually, I think that might, against specific big scary enemies, that could be very valuable. Let's try it. Doll. Impossible choice. This could be more rough. In fact, this could actually make swapping with my friends a little rougher. If they're being targeted, or if I'm being targeted currently. Yeah, let's take this one, I think. Yeah. And Rion. +1 knockback. Interesting. I think I might like this. Real tough picks, though. Very tough picks. Whew. Confirm. I think we're about set here. Map's all good. We're getting pretty near the end, clearly. You know what? I know it's been very short today, but clearly my voice sounds rough, and we're gonna need to, next week we're finishing this game for sure. Let's go ahead and call it a very short episode today. Sorry about that. Hopefully I'll be sounding better next time around for next episode as we start the big counter heist. I'm excited. I'll see you all next week for that. Goodbye, everyone.